Kill the demons of my mind.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jose. Before starting, I want to thank all of you for supporting and watching my videos. That encourage me to continue with these activities, and also I want to invite you to follow me on my social media on Facebook and Instagram. You can find me by typing Jose JDST. I will be posting project samples like this one, important information that would be helpful in your daily activities related to engineering, project management, and also motivation messages. So please don't forget to follow me on those social media. Okay, let's start with our drawing. Today we are going to draw the doors, windows, ceiling tiles, and shades. Let's start first with the doors of this area, the reception area. So we need to go to our require information format, and also we need to check our three-dimensional picture, because we need to check the dimension of the doors and also the configuration. So let's check first the doors. So we need to know the size. It says that the door is 7 feet 5 inches height and 5 feet 5 inches width. Is a double glass door. If we check the picture, so now with this we can have an idea of how the doors look like. Now in our drawing, the first thing we need to know is what is the middle point of this wall, because we need to make the opening for the doors. So you can either find the middle point by dividing 11 feet 3 inches by 2, or you can also use the dimension as a line and then the middle point of that dimension. I will show you how you can do it. So let's use the command line. Let's make a 5 inches line. Enter. So make sure that the layer was changed. Okay, we have the external door layer activated, so we are okay. So let's move this line to the middle point of this dimension, which is the same middle point of this wall. And now let's move this line to the doors, to the walls, sorry. Now with this line here, we can offset this line to the left and to the right. We are going to use an offset of 2 feet 8.5 inches. Okay, here and then to the right. Now we can erase this line, and we need to use now trim and cut this one and cut this one. So now we have the first opening for our door. We need to do the same thing on the wall below. CO copy. Let's move this down to here. Now with this we can use again trim, enter, copy, cut this one and cut this one. Now we have the two openings for the doors done. The next thing we're going to do are the frames for these doors. So we are going to use the command rec, and from here we need to type the dimensions will be 3 inches, comma, minus 5 inches. Enter. Now we have one of the sides done. We need to copy to the other side. Now with this, we have the frame done. Now we need to draw the crystals. So we're going to make a line from the center, this center, and that line would be 2 feet 5.5 inches. Okay, now we need to perform an offset of 1/8 inches. So offset, enter, 1/8 inch, enter. So one to the top and one down. So we can erase this one, and with a line we'll make this part of the door. And one of the parts of these doors is done, so we can make the other part by just using mirror. And now we almost finished the wall. The only thing we need to perform now is the handle of this door. What we're going to do is a circle. We can do it over here, and the diameter will be 1/2 inch. Enter. And we need to move this to here and move again 1/4 of inch. Enter. We'll make a line from here to here, and also an offset of 1/8 inches. One here, one here, and then we need to use extend, enter, here and here, enter. We need to erase this one. We can move this a little bit to the left. Okay, this is right. Now we can use mirror to this side and then mirror to the other side. And now our door is finished now. The only thing we need to do is to create a block with this figure. So we need to just block, enter, select pick point. The pick point could be any you want, but have to be any intersection of your figure. And next, select object, this one, this. Okay, enter. Now we need to put a name, external door, reception, and I think we're okay. The block units, inches. Okay, we click in OK. Now we have a block. With this, the only thing we need to do is to copy on the other door here, and we finished the doors of the reception. Now we need to do the doors of this area, and basically what we're going to have here are the bathrooms and some cleaning space. I think, yeah, it's a cleaning space. So we need to make an opening here for 2 feet 5 inches. So we're going to create a line from here, from here to here, and move this to the right 2 feet 5 inches. Enter. Now we will use trim. Enter. We will cut this one and this one. And now we have the space for this entrance. I think we will use the same technique for the other door. We have, sorry, actually the only reference we have here is have to be open from this corner to this wall. So let's check this quickly. So what we can do is to make a line here on this corner, and okay, let's use trim. Enter. Let's close. Cut. We can cut also this one, this one, this one, this one. So cut here, and now our spaces are finished. I think we need to change this layer. So we can, by using this click, I think we can change the layer faster to the walls. So we select this one and change the layer over here to the external walls. Well, these are internals, but I'm using the same layer for all the walls. So now let's go back. No, actually we finished the doors. Now what we're going to do is to put a dimension here from here to here, and also from here to the center. Enter. And with this, our doors are finished. Now we can start with the windows. So we are going to start again on this area, the reception area. Okay guys, for the windows, what we're going to do is the same thing. We need to check the configuration of the information we have. What we can read here is the height would be 5 feet and the width will be 3 feet. We don't have any other type of information. If we check a three-dimensional model, we can see that these windows are just basically a glass there. We don't see any other specific thing. We don't see any special configuration. So this time we need to, let's choose first the block and then we will cut the space. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a layer because we don't have, we need to create a layer for our windows. So let's start first with this. So reception window 001. The color could be any. Let's use this color. We already have 240 twice, so I think maybe we can use this green and select. Okay, now checking here, I don't know why this wall is, I think this wall is too thin. Too thin. This external wall have to be moved to this area. Okay, have to be over here. Let's close here. So if you have this detail on your drawing, please, you need to move that line. Okay, now we can create our block. We're going to use the same technique, rectangle. We are going to create a different one this time. The dimension is 5 inches, comma, minus 3 inches. Enter. Okay, we got the frame. The frame is pretty much the same thing. Could be 3 inches, could be 2 inches. Depends on the configuration of your window. I'm just using an example to show you how you can draw in how you can get this information. So this configuration can vary and depending on your specific project. Okay, now we need to create a line over here, 3 feet. Now copy other line to this side, and finally we need to create a mirror from here to here. Okay, now we finished the frame. Now we need to create the glass. The glass could be from here to here, and also what we need is half an inch, could be. So let's create a offset. So 1.8 inches to here and 8 inches to here. Okay, so we need to change this type of line. Normally when you are creating blocks for windows, you need to create a different type of line. You can go to this area and change the line type. Don't change the line type on the layer, otherwise you will change everything you have here on your block, and I only need to change these 2 lines. So let's go here and check which type of line we have. We have this one, continuous, but dash dot, but I need another type of line. So I will click here on load, and I think this type of dash line, this one, I think this one, JIS 021.0, I think is the right one. Click on here, and now we have here the line. You don't need to change this scale factor right now. Let's check first, once we change this line, if it's okay or we need to change anything. So let's check, select this one, and I think it's perfect. So now we have a different type of line. So let's create the block. Pick point could be this one, and select object, enter, and the name of the window will be Windows external window. Okay, the rest is okay. Now we got a block. So the same thing, we need to know where we are going to insert this window. So basically what we're going to do is to find the middle point. This is the middle point, and then the middle point of these two lines up to here. And let's move the block to this middle point. Okay. Now we can insert the wall here. Insert the window, sorry. Erase this one. And now we can create a mirror. Here and enter. Now we finished the windows of this wall, but what we need to do is to relocate also this grid line. We can relocate it to the center, to be here, because this way it looks so much better, and you know, you don't want to get confused about what is the grid line and what is the center of the window. So I recommend you to have, once you finish your windows, you can relocate the grid lines. Remember, the grid lines were important because help us to identify where the wells will be located, and you know, all this type of information that we need at the beginning of the project. So now we have the windows. I think these windows are too small. They could be a little bit longer. So if let's make the windows a little bit longer, I think it will look much better for our three-dimensional design. So we can just change this information by double clicking on the block. So we're going to create 5 feet, a 5 feet window. So 5 feet, enter. We can move this to the center so it will grow to both parts. So let's move this to here, and also these to here, and extend this line. Extend, enter, create this one. Let's move it. Okay, now you can also extend this line. I think it's a little bit moved. No, it's okay. So I don't know why it's not moving the. So we can use extend. Now we have this line extended. We can erase this one and extend both sides this one, and close the editor, save one, and now we have two windows. It looks much better, are bigger. So now we finish with the windows of this area. Let's go to work on the windows of the hexagon. Okay, here on the hexagon, if we check our information, it says that the frame is type wave slide, auto glassing. Also, we have two glasses. The external glassing is 1/8, and also we have a secondary glassing and our space of 1/4 of inches. So, and if we check the picture, I think we have the glass coming directly from the column. So it's the same thing we're going to do here. So we need to create a line from these 2 points, from here to here. That will helpful, and that will help us to locate the center point. So the center point will be that from this point to this point, and we need to offset 1/8. Enter. 1/8 here, 1/8 here, 1/8 here, and 1/8 here. So now we need to erase the one in the middle. Enter. And now our first glasses is almost finished. We need to use extend here. Enter to extend this one. And by using shift, if you press and hold shift on your keyboard, you can switch from the extend to trim, and you can cut whatever you want just right there. You don't need to enter a different command. So now let's make the same technique here. So it will be from this center to this center. Let's create an offset of 1/8. Enter. 1 to here, 1 to here, 1 to here, and 1 to here. Enter. Let's erase this one. Now what we can do is to join these lines. This one, this one, this one. Okay. And this one with this one. So now let's do the same thing. Let's extend here. And let's trim here by clicking on Shift. Now let's use a mirror. Mirror from here to here. No. And okay, let's do the same thing. We have to repeat mirror along the hexagon. Sorry, mirror. Okay, there are two left. Mirror again. And this last one is different, so we're going to use mirror but on this one. So from the center point to this one, no. So it's okay. Now we finished. Oh no, we need to move this here. Okay, this is the last one. Okay, now we finished the windows of this hexagon, and also the windows for the external walls of the reception. The next step we need to do is the ceiling tiles. Okay, we're going to draw ceiling tiles. like this one. Will be 2 feet by 2 feet ceiling tile. So sorry, if we want to create that, we need to use the command hatch. It's an H, enter. So we need to choose, I think, this one, 37. The pattern hash, okay, hatch will be angle. They come with an angle of 45 degrees. If we want to have a 90 degrees tiles, we need to just change this to 45, so that will make that will complete the 90 degrees we need. Okay, the scale, I think if we divide 24 inches by 3 inches, that will give us a result of 8. So this hatch comes with 3 inches by definition. So you only have to divide what you want by what you have, and by definition is 3 inches. So set the origin, because we want the tiles start to be drawn from here. So I think that's all. So let's click on the center, enter. Okay, now we need to create a layer with the names of the tile, ceiling tiles, 001. We're going to change the color. It could be, maybe this gray, 244 will be okay. It's selected, close. Okay, now let's change the layer here. Let's change the layer to the ceiling tiles, and now we're okay. So now we have the ceiling tiles. Let's measure to see if we have 2 feet by 2 feet. So use distance from here to here. No, we have more. We have 2 feet, 1.5 inches. So we need to change the scale. Sometimes we need to play a little bit with the scale. So let's use 7.6 maybe. Now this is dist again. Okay, now we are okay. We have 2 feet. But now we need to do the same thing in the bathroom and also in the hexagon, but we need to turn off the layers of the grids and also the dimensions, because we don't need to get confused. And also I think we need to turn off the columns layers. So we need to just turn off this light bulb. So we need to use first in dimensions, grid lines, column base, I think column body. Okay. We need to create a region here with line. So we need to close this, because that way the tiles of this area will be separate from this area. So let's create again a command hatch, H, enter. We need to set the origin from here, enter, and then the origin from here to here, enter. Okay, now we finished also with bathroom. Let's go to the hexagon. So let's cut this line. Okay, hatch again, select this area. The angle, I think we need to change the angle. Let's see if we can rotate this and get a better. Okay, I think this is a great angle. We need to have a ceiling tile that follow the same geometry of this hexagon in order to have um, the all the lights and all the services like air conditioning coming from the grills um, is installed in a good way, because if we have a different configuration that do not follows the geometry, maybe the final result will be not sufficient good. So I think it's better if we adapt our tiles to the geometry. Now we can turn it on all the layers, and we have our ceiling tiles finished as well. Okay, the last thing we are going to draw on our video is the shades. So the shades are a really great structural element because help us to avoid the solar radiation or reduce the effect of the solar radiation on our building. So let's create a shade here. Let's create a layer. So let's name shade 001. The color could be a little bit this one. Could be, yeah. Let's select. So we are going to create a shade. If we check our three-dimensional view, we have a shade almost covering all the wall. Okay, and all this wall. So this has like a 1 feet. So let's create a 1 feet line. So from here to here will be 1 feet. So let's go 1 feet here. The middle point will be this one, and let's create a mirror here. Enter, and extend this line so you can close it. Okay, we have our first shade. Now let's create the shades for the windows. We're going to use this same size. So let's go copy, rotate, and let's copy this here. And from here to here. Now we need to extend this line to here, and we can extend this line down here. So now let's perform a mirror. We are almost there. So mirror, now we need to use a hatch. Let's use this look or a good hatch for our I think would be this one, R. I think now it's too big. We need to change the scale. Could be 0.005. Okay, I think that one's perfect. We need to select also this one and this one. Enter. Okay. We can also use, let's change the layer to dimensions and let's create a dimension for this one. 1 inch in here. And let's put it over here and just move this one. Okay, we have 6 feet 11 inches, and here we have 1 feet the same, but we need to know the length of this shade. So let's measure from here to here, and is 17 feet 5 inches. Okay. Well, okay, we finish the shades, the doors, windows, and the ceiling tiles. I think we finished on this video. So on the next video, we are going to add all the blocks related to electrical equipment, people, and maybe kitchen items and furniture. And with this, we will be ready to create our three-dimensional drawing and also finish all the details. So stay tuned because I'm going to upload the next video soon. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel because that will allow me to continue with this video. If you have any comment or any question, please don't hesitate to send it to me on the chat box. And also don't forget to follow me on my social media, and stay safe. See you in the next video. Bye.